All right, you guys, here's what I'm fighting with right now. I've got this brake caliper right here that I am utilizing for the front and rear brakes of my 1987 CR500 that I'm restoring. And if you look very closely, the pistons are completely recessed into the caliper body here. This one is kind of stuck halfway out, and I've done my very best to get these things out. I have soaked them in ATF fluid for 24, 48 hours. I've used, stuff. I've heated them, and I've hit them with about 125 psi from a air compressor, and they're not moving. They're laughing at all that stuff. So what have I done? I've gotten a grease gun. So I am going to take some bolts that I have here that fit inside the input here, and I am going to drill and tap this bolt to fit my Zerk fittings that will fit on my grease gun, and I'm just going to push these things out with my grease gun. So we're going to see how that goes, and I guess you guys can follow along. All right, so I'm getting everything set up here. I'll try to get this bolt out of this piece of plastic. Get it set up in my vise here. Kind of crunch it down pretty good so it don't move. I debated on using a smaller bit, like a pilot hole, but these bits that I bought are brand new, so I'm just gonna have at it and see what happens. And also, I want to start like a small center punch thing here so it don't try to walk all over the place. Let's see if that helped. Did pretty good. I might do it again. Yep. All right. Whoa! Something scared me. All right. We'll edit all that out, I guess. Some progress here. Making all kinds of got debris flying all over the place. Yankees. It's hot boy. So far, so good. Put some more juice in there. Put my gloves on. Where is this going? Making progress. Clean that hole out a little bit. What we can do. It's getting me to pop out the bottom. Look right in there, you can see, I don't know if you can see or not. It's getting me to pop out the bottom. I think that's probably why it's having a hard time right now. Let's go a little bit slower on it. Yep. Messing up the threads. I think we do, guys. Look at that. It's all the way through. Awesome. All right. Now let's kind of clean this thing up. Make sure it fits in a, yep, see, fits in there. Awesome. All right, now, the next order of business, actually tap this thing, this tap right here. Got some tap. This is for 3/16. This is 3/16. So let's get it out and go. by the way, this is dumb. I have to do this. But, oh well. Let's just see. Getting rid of these Zerg fittings over here. Zerg fittings. Zerg, whatever they are, Zerks. Let's do this now. Let's put this in here so we can really hold it. Tighten this fitting down. See what happens. That's kind of hard to hold. Put the thumb caught in there. Put some heat on that. Let's twist this around. Alright. So now I got that made up. I feel like that's tight, pretty darn tight. It goes all the way through. See if we can hold this in here. good. Alright, that's in there good, that's in there good. I know y'all are probably laughing at me, but hell, I mean, excuse my language. This is the first time I've done this. I mean, I would never have a really need to do this kind of stuff, but it's all learning and fun. I guess it's fun. Okay. Here. Pull that okay. All right. There's some grease. Some stuff up here. All right, I got my grease gun loaded up. Oh crap! I got to tighten that up. We got leakage here. I done forgot to tighten this part up. Shit! I mean, excuse me, this crap. Let's tighten it with this. Oh. Got grease coming out the wrong spot. Okay. I forgot I just hand tightened it. take this, jam that on there, push that down. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, yep. Well, we got something else leaking over here. Damn bleeder valve. I guess ain't tight enough. Shoot. Well, at least we know the bleeder valve's clean. Rag. This is crazy. This is awesome. Oh shit, that thing wasn't tight at all. Well, that's good. It helped me preload the thing. All right, now. Oh, look at that piston just a pumping out. See you later, buddy. I done messed with you too many days. Now you coming out. Perfect. Hold on. Look at this, fellas. Look at that. Ain't that the damn cake and the icing at the same time? Alright, well, I tell you what. Since that worked pretty damn good, let's set this up and do the other one. I mean, that thing's all lubed up. Alright, put this down. Let's put this in here. Alright. This caliper's next. Burn it. Alright, let's get this out first. I need to get my wraps out and do this, but we're already halfway done. I'm really interested to see how this other one goes because it was worse. Now I can rebuild this thing. Look at all that grease is in there though. Heck yeah, but that's alright. I'm rebuilding it anyway. Set this to the side with the rest of the parts. Put that, there we go. Now I got 2 pistons in this one. And I'm gonna tell you, they ain't gonna be in there long. We're gonna do this. Let's put this right here. Oh, I gotta get to the top. Do that side, do that side. And then let's get my sockets out. The sockets are right in front of me. I ain't been using them. All my tools out here because I've been fighting these calipers for 2 days. I just got tired of it. So I'm just gonna get me a better grease gun. Oh my, darn it, my thing's up there in the other garage. I guess I'm gonna have to use my I can use this. What's this? I'll just go slow. Find it. So there's this one. And there's this. And it was
it's up there too. Shucks. I don't have the adapter.
Ah, crap. I guess I gotta do with my.
Just, I done wasted too much time. I could have just done what it is. I feel that's in there pretty tight. Good enough. I think that's in there tight enough. Alright, let's break this bleeder valve open just a second. Okay, bleeder valve is open. That's hooked in there. We can't grab out too much more. See, it won't let me tighten too much more because I don't have much room for my wrench to fit in there. That's good.
All right.
Set this up. There's that.
Now we're gonna have a problem with this one because there's two pistons in here, and one of them's probably gonna start coming out before the other one.
Oh, yep, there's the bleeder valve. Alright. Well, we know that that's cleaned out good. And tighten it back down. Alright, let's just start pumping and see what happens here. Oh man, look at them pistons coming right out. Okay, where's that block? So I have to keep one of them. I have to keep them both in. Oh, this thing's wanting to jump out on me.
Y'all hold on.
Yeah, one of them's already coming out. So I gotta block them so they both come out. Yeah, one of them's really coming out. In fact, I'm gonna block it like, I'll block it like that. Yeah, that one's coming out. You can see it moving out. Okay, now it's holding onto that thing. Now the other one should start coming out. Oh, there it comes. Yep. They're both out now. Oh crap. Now we got a different issue. They pushed up against the see, now they're forced up against this plate right here. So I'm gonna have to get this out. But good thing is they're not, well, that's kind of holding the pressure. I could release that bleeder valve a little bit and get a little bit of pressure off of it. So let's do that. Let's get some paper towels to kind of wipe our hands off. Good gracious. Okay. Now let's do this. Let's break this bleeder valve just a little bit. There, see? See, there's a lot of pressure in there. And all right. Yep, yeah. So let's put this back. All right, that's closed. Perfect. All right. Clean up a little bit of a mess that we got. And I don't know, man. But yeah, you can see how them things came right out. I don't know how I can. I think I'm gonna have to keep pressing on them with that gun. So let's do that. Let's hold that. Put this back in there. Okay. And see what happens. Are they both coming out almost the same? See if I can hold this one. Nope. Shucks. I need to get that other one out. Let's put this in there. Hold this. Oh, here, that comes the other one. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me hold this one. Yep. Oh, that one came out. Well, all right. Peace out. So there it is. See that? That's one piston. Let me sit this in here. That one. And this one. Let me put this one back in and hold it and block it good so I can. I'm gonna try to force it back in and maybe force that other one back out. This is going to be kind of hard because everything's so greasy. All right, now I think it's in there. Let's see if I can just squeeze it through. I doubt I'm going to be able to. No, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to have to reevaluate those. Alright, so let's do this. Let's scoop some of this out. And everybody say this is going to be a clean job here. Let's see if we can scoop some of this out. Yeah. I like to keep some of this stuff. guess that's what tools are made to do, to get greasy though. All right. This kind of looks like it goes in the direction. It's just still tight, man. Okay, let's do this. Let's loosen my bleeder valve. Okay, bleeder valve's loose. Dang it, how in there? Oh, there I got it. Okay, hold on. Just seems to want to hang up on that side. Bleeder valve's all the way open. Dang, they got no grease in there now. Just a little bit more up. There we go. I think that's it. All right, let's push it. This one will pull out. That's very neat. Oh yeah, it's moving a little bit. There we go, look. Alright. They both out. Alrighty. Alright. Well, there you go. Fellas, you got stuck calipers. You can fill them full of grease from a grease gun and make you a start fitting in a. You can either use your banjo bolt or get a new bolt and drill it all the way through like I did. And we're all good. It's kind of messy. You can see I got grease everywhere, but that's it, man. Thanks for watching.